everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are doing a build challenge. So I don't know if I'll be like the first one to actually like put a video out like on YouTube, like with this kind of title. To be honest, I haven't actually had a chance to look yet. But I wouldn't necessarily say that I like created it, but I might be like the first person that's actually like put this out there. Anyway, it's called the Rain.Bow house. Anyway, so what I mean by that is I actually saw this in the comments of someone else's video. And I thought about it and I wanted to do it for a while, and I was like, you know what, that's actually not that bad of an idea. I'm like, that might actually turn out like super cute and stuff. And so I was like, okay, well let's do it and check it out and see how this goes, and here we are. So in other words, the video is actually about how where you go through and you make each room a separate color. And so with these Sims, there is red, pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. So technically it's not like a Roy G. Biv house, but I mean, that's the reason why I called it the Rain.Bow house, because I'm like, well, it's a little bit different. And so I made the rooms themselves, and then I put columns in, and then I put up the little like banisters. I thought that was kind of like a cute little detail. Made it so this way it felt a little bit like they were rooms, but they weren't really. This way it kind of gives it like a nice flow to the house. So the living room ends up turning out to be red. I ended up changing all the columns to white because they were driving me crazy. But if you want to do this, so like I said, every room has to be its own separate color. But I decided that the entire house would have the same flooring, except for the bathroom. The bathroom does have tile, because honestly, I couldn't live with myself if I went in there and made a house and there was no tile in the bathroom. That might freak me out. So the wallpaper needs to match the color. So like it kind of gives it like a cohesive, like uniform, this is one house type thing. That's the reason why I didn't like make the rule that you had to use an item that was like 90% that color. It just had to be that color and nothing else, and then you could have it plus white or gray or black. Just because I was like, well, you know what, I'm gonna want some color variances other than just that color in each room. I do end up changing that rug just because I don't like that rug, but I would pretty much, if it comes up underneath the Sims categories as that color, I would say use your judgment. But if it comes up as, say, red, like how those paintings are not technically red, but they came up underneath the red title, and they do have red in them, but it kind of gives it like a break. This way you could actually use this house. Because I'm not saying like that I don't, because I do like just creating houses for you guys to use, or creating houses for others to use, or even creating houses for me to use. I want them to be more usable than just making it for a challenge, because I've done that and those don't get very many downloads. The videos don't get very many like watches and that kind of stuff, because well, I mean, it's not that they don't get very many watches, but it's like I would rather make a house that my Sims could actually use than to just make a house just cuz. I mean, sure, I've thought about doing the single color challenge, which I probably will later down the line. But like with this kind of thing, I actually designed this this way. It actually could be used by your Sim family, and you could actually use the whole thing instead of just going about and being like, oh well, that's it, I'm done. And this is up on the gallery, by the way, in case you are interested. So figured just put a curtain up there. This way it kind of looks like you could like draw it and like close off the living room from the kitchen and the dining room. But this is just like a little pink office area. I decided to go with more of like the muted pinks. I wasn't a big fan of doing like all the hot pinks, because not all the hot pinks match, and then it looks kind of crazy. So this little hallway now is orange. I thought that would just kind of be easiest to do, just because it doesn't have very much here, but that also gives it kind of a little bit more of a harder element, because now you have to figure out what to actually make work. But I did do like all the regular requirements. All of the stuff is orange, or is a variance of orange, or that kind of thing. I did make sure that that was not poking through the wall. I wanted to use those little candles so bad, but they didn't fit, and I was so mad. But I was like, alright, fine, whatever. Got a whole bunch of orange decorations in here. Got a little cute orange kitty and orange flowers. I made sure to put a rug in every room. This way it kind of helps, not necessarily hide that wood flooring, but it kind of like helps it feel like it's truly that color. And of course, washer and dryer there, right there in the living room. Or not in the living room, in that little hallway. Dining area ends up being bright yellow. I do end up taking that window out to the left, and I believe I end up doing an additional video on it. Because I did end up doing this video, and then I finished it, and then I was like, alright, cool, that's it, I'm done. And then I was like, wait, they need a backyard area. The backyard I didn't make very specific, because I didn't think it needed to be. It's outside. Like I said, I want this to be something that's actually usable for your Sims. So I made sure to actually like put stuff in here that they could actually use, and I tried not to make it too full of clutter, but I think I kind of failed on that one. This one's a bit full of clutter this time, but it's mostly because I wanted to get that color theme all the way throughout. I didn't want anything left to be desired. And of course, there's green and mint appliances. I mean, technically they are mint. They're more mint than green, but I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Anyway, little cute green trash can. I do end up putting in a cute little island. I was really mad that freaking counter that sink does not match the counters. Like, it's from Parenthood too, and it doesn't match the counters. Oh my god, that drove me insane. I was like, are you freaking kidding me right now? Really? This is how you... Sims, this is how you gonna play me? That's a little rude. But I made a little cute island countertop. This way you could also sit there and have a little breakfast nook. I mean, yeah, sure, maybe I made like too much seating for the amount of people that will actually live here. But to be honest, I kind of wanted it that way. I kind of wanted there to be a lot of seating. Because to be honest, I like having my Sims have parties. I'm just not very good at it, to be honest. I like having my Sims have parties. I just also don't like having parties at my own house. I'm that much of an awful person. Anyway, so I wanted to put a little cute green divider there, but then I wasn't sure if they'd be able to get to the chairs, and I didn't want to have to fight it. Plus, then there'd be a divider literally in the middle of the room, and that was going to be annoying. So I was like, no. And so here's where I changed the flooring for the bathroom. Everything in the bathroom is going to be blue. I did make sure to put up curtains and rugs for everything in the kitchen. And like I said, we're going to move right on in here. I did try to make sure that everything was actually blue. I ended up rearranging the bathroom like 2 or 3 times because I wasn't happy with the layout of it. Yeah, this is the final layout of it. And then I put in some counters. And then, yeah, pretty much just make it a basic bathroom. Put in some mirrors. Oh, I did put in a laundry basket. Oh, that's a really smart idea. I totally have forgotten what I've put in here since I recorded this, like, I don't know, like a week and a half ago. Probably about that long. Put in a couple of cute little rugs there for the bathroom. I couldn't make up my mind. But I do like the way that the bathroom turned out. I originally did want to put in a different type, but I was like, well, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because you wouldn't be able to place a perfectly circular rug under the toilet, so. Alright, now we're moving on to the bedroom, which is purple, of course, and I don't think I've done many purple bedrooms, which I'm actually really happy about, because it made it so this way it was a little bit of a different color. It wasn't quite the same thing that I always do. And so, I was finally able to use one of those flower lights. I was so excited. Able to put a little chair there in the corner. And I love those tall standing lights. I love those things. I don't know what it is about them that I love. I think it's because they just provide so much light, and it comes in such a variety of colors that it makes it so easy to make it versatile and usable. And I put in those big, long lights that go behind the dresser. And then I made its own custom vanity for the master bedroom. I mean, technically it's the only bedroom, so it is the master bedroom. But but I made it its own, literally very own customized vanity set. This way you can have makeup there. There's a table there, chair, all that good stuff. And then let's see, what else do I end up doing? I think I ended up throwing some more stuff up on the walls because I was like, the walls are too plain. We're doing something with this. And I found out that those paintings like fit perfectly when you size them down. They fit perfectly on a diagonal wall. Otherwise, they don't generally fit very well. Then I realized I forgot a rug in there. And like I said, I hated that other rug, so I changed it out for this one. Put in another sofa there. Oh, I was right, and curtains. That's a great idea. Remember the curtains. Alrighty, so here we are. We're going to finally move on to the outside of the house because I realized I forgot to do the roof trims. I forgot to change the roof line and all that good stuff. And then we're going to go to the back, and we're actually going to change out that window to a door. This way it kind of leads into like a backyard area because I also realized I didn't do any landscaping. I'm like, and this lot looks terrible. And I love this rainbow door. I really did love that door by Jungle Adventures, but I was like, you know what? No. I found the rainbow door. We got to use the rainbow door. Of course, a little bit of seating area outside. Did a little bit of landscaping out the front. Of course, lots of different colored flowers. Just this way it kind of signifies that it's the rainbow house. And then, let's see, what else do we end up doing? I think I spent like a little bit of time actually like doing landscaping here. I normally actually don't honestly spend that much time landscaping anymore. And I've never been that big of a fan of landscaping. I don't know why, I think it's tedious. I almost never look at it. And there we are. We finally put that door in. Like I said, and then we end up doing a little bit of a workout back. So this way they can have like a little, I think it's like there's like a little grilling area. And then I did make sure that everything did have color to it. I didn't just use like the regular colors everywhere. And of course the Death Garden gnome because I thought that was so freaking super cute. And then we're going to be going into the tour here very shortly. And there we go. So we're finally going in to the home tour. And you guys know how much I love doing home tours. I don't particularly like doing screenshots. I will do screenshots. I'm not a big fan of them, to be honest, because it doesn't really give you a really good view of what's actually there. At least in my own personal opinion. I do prefer to do walkthroughs because it gives you a little bit more, like, relatively speaking, like what's actually available and what's everywhere and how it actually fits. So, but there is the orange hallway here, and we go into the pink office. I really like the way I did that rug with that specialty design there in the center. And if you are looking for other and more rugs, if you find that you don't like the rugs that are available, I do suggest that you do select a specific color that you might like, or even a couple of colors, because it'll literally break down every single rug type that is available. And then it makes it look so much better, and then you have so many more options to choose from. I think it was Urban Sims was the one that said that first. She said that, and I was like, oh my god, that's a great idea. And I didn't realize like how many different rugs there were until I did that. But we're going to go into the bathroom here. Very blue bathroom. And then we'll head right on into the bedroom here. But anyway, I think I'm going to have to say my goodbyes here. So go ahead, leave your feedback, comments, and your suggestions all down below. If you did this, go ahead and let me know down in the comments. I would love to go check it out. All my social media is in that description box, so you can also leave me a little note on Twitter or Facebook. And on Twitch, go ahead, give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to catch more videos just like this one. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.